So welcome back to this channel once again, and I'm again here with another tutorial on ILE RPG programming. So here I'm creating a module with input parameters and calling that module with parameter list from another ILE RPG program. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have this module ILE PGM5. So here you can see that I have the main procedure PR and PI for the main program. So here I mentioned for the main I mentioned ext pgm. So basically this ext pgm will call this program with you can see ILE pgm5. So this is the procedure prototype and procedure interface for this external program ILE pgm5. So this, or we can call this a main procedure prototype or main procedure input interface. Okay, so here we are just we can see we are taking these input parameters num1 num2 and sum, where num1 and num2 are input parameters and this will work as an output parameter. Now after getting input from this procedure main procedure interface, we will be calling this sub procedure 1 here. So we are basically passing num1 and num2. So this sub procedure will basically take two input parameters which are indirectly coming from the procedure interface by calling this ILE pgm5 either the module or the program. So here in this case that will be a module. Okay, so we are taking these two parameters num1 and num2 and taking the sum as the output. Okay, so this is the procedure prototype and here is the procedure body, which consists of procedure begin and procedure end, and inside that we have sub procedure interface, which is exactly same as the PR. Okay, so in case of any mismatch we will be getting the compilation errors. This is the declaration part of this sub procedure, which is basically local to this sub procedure, and here we are doing the calculation steps. So either we can code in C specs or we can use the free and free format. So here we can see we are returning num1 plus num2 in sum, evaluating this in sum and then returning that sum. Okay, so basically from main we are calling this sub procedure 1 by passing num1 and num2, which we are receiving from a main procedure interface, and then returning the sum variable. Okay, and after that we are displaying that sum and we are returning it back to the calling program. Okay, so I'm going to create a module for this by using option 15, or we can directly write the create rpg mod command from the command line. So I'm setting the star source as debug view so that I can debug this module during call. Okay, now the module is created. So if I see there is one module for ILE pgm5. So this is a non-runnable object and we cannot call this module. So for calling that module we have to bound that module to a program, ILE program, and then we can call that module by using the bound call. Okay, call B operation. So here in this case we are passing the parameter list. Since this call B ILE pgm5 is receiving 3 parameters, out of which 2 are input and the third one is treated as the output parameter. So here you can see here I declared 3 variables num1, num2 and num5, which are initialized as 0, num1, num2 and sum 0, 5 and 10, and then we took these 3 variables in plist. Okay, so that plist parameter list is of named plist1, and this is the plist where I declared parameter num1, num2 and sum. I can also give the length here. So I just declared these parameter list variable, or you can say parameter here, but if I want, I can define the length here itself. I can define these parameters here, sir. So in that case, I don't need to write these 3 lines. Okay, for example, if I take 4, so I can define this here also. Okay, so by doing this, I can define here also. In that case, I need to comment them out. For example, this one. Okay, like this. So I'm not going to do that here. So after that, you can see I'm calling the module ILE PGM5. So for calling the module, I'm using call B opcode for calling the bound procedure. Okay, so this module is treated as a bound procedure to this program. So I'm calling this module using call B operation. So this is the name of the module in single quotes. Okay, and then we are passing the plist1, that is the parameter list. Okay, now after calling this, we are displaying the return and the value of some parameter, which is the output parameter to this parameter list plist1. Okay, so that we are confirmed that we received some output. Just create the module of this also. So the module object is created. Okay, fine. I can see that 2 module objects are created. Now I'll be creating the program. Create PGM ILE PGM 5A ILE PGM 5A, and then I have to bound ILE PGM 5 also, because I'm calling the bound procedure. I use the bound procedure call to call this ILE PGM 5. So for that purpose, it needs to be bound to this program ILE PGM 5A. If I want to bound that module, I will be getting the error that this definition symbol for ILE PGM 5, that is call B ILE PGM 5 not found. Okay, so I need to give this. Now you can see that the program is created. So if I go to see DSP PGM information for ILE PGM 5A DSP PGM. Okay, so you are seeing the number of modules attached to this. This is the CCS ID coded character set identifier, which is set as 655355 for now for this job. And this is the program entry procedure module. So at first this program will be called, because this is a program entry procedure module. Okay, you can see these 2 modules are bound to this program ILE PGM 5A and ILE PGM 5. You can see there are no service programs attached by us, no data item exported or imported, no copyright information. Okay, so one thing here is entry module. Okay, so for example, I'm just showing you the command create PGM. So here I can define the entry module and program entry procedure module, which will be executed at the first instance once this program gets called. So I by default it is star first. So star first is ILE PGM 5A. That's why we are seeing entry module as program entry procedure module as ILE PGM 5A here, because by default that is star first, and we have provided star first there. We can see other entries as well, star first, star only, or star PGM. Okay, now what I'll do, work member PGM. So this program is compiled successfully. Now we can see the objects. So we have two module and one program. Now I will be debugging this program strdbg ILE PGM5A Starius for ILE PGM5A. Okay, now we can see we are calling this bound procedure, which is the module ILE PGM5. So we are passing the parameter list with that. So the parameter list is plist1, which is num1, num2, and sum is passed as 0. Okay, now if I do shift F10 twice, only single time to get into that module, now we can again take shift F10 to get into this sub procedure, or we can see that sub procedure performed its calculation stuff. So we are returning or getting back the sum, displaying the sum, and large gets set to on. Now we can see that sum is returned. Okay, sum is returned as 15. Okay, return sum is 15. Okay, so here we saw the example of creating a module with the input parameters, with some input parameters, and we are passing the module with the parameter list. Okay, so how we can achieve that, we have seen that in this demo. So that's all which I want to cover in this video, because I already created one video on the same thing, where I'm creating a module or calling that module from the ILE RPG program. But there I didn't mention about the input parameters. If we have those input parameters, so how we can call them, I need to include the parameter list. Okay, so we can call the module using the parameter list by passing the parameter list. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you and have a nice time.